Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are crashing a party, and not just any party, a spectacular Punjabi wedding. We're going to experience all the incredible color, the music, the food, everything, through the eyes of two first-timers, Gatu and Chinky. So, let's dive right in.
So, our story kicks off with our main characters, Gatu and Chinky, and, well, they are seriously bummed out. You see, their good friend Monty's sister is getting married, and it seems like every single person they know got an invitation except for them. They're feeling completely and totally left out.
But just when they've given up all hope for a fun weekend, their mom walks in and she's got this huge smile on her face. And why? Well, it turns out the invitation was delivered to her while they were out. The whole thing was just a classic prank pulled by, you guessed it, their friend Monty.
So, of course, when they finally track him down and ask him, "Dude, why didn't you just give us the invitation?" Monty's answer is just perfect. He says, "Because that's not my style." And that pretty much tells you everything you need to know about his mischievous personality. The prank is over, and now the real excitement can finally get started.
All right, now that they're officially on the guest list, it is time for some serious pre-wedding prep. And if you're going to a Punjabi wedding, that means one thing above all else. You have got to know the dance moves. Gatu and Chinky are rushing over to practice, but they're already running late for a super important session.
And who's the instructor? Monty, of course. And he takes a very no-nonsense approach to teaching. He gets everyone lined up and makes them follow his every move, leading them through the super energetic high-kick steps of the traditional Punjabi dance, the Bhangra. I mean, after a full hour of this, everyone is totally exhausted, but hey, they are officially wedding ready. And now it's the big day. After getting all dressed up in these amazing traditional Punjabi outfits, and yeah, that includes a turban for their dog Bingo, Gatu and Chinky finally arrive at the wedding. And wow, it is a complete sensory overload, in the best possible way.
The second they walk in, they're hit with this booming sound of the dole. You know, that traditional drum you can literally feel in your chest. Everybody is dressed in these absolutely stunning, colorful clothes. There's a whole food corner set up to look like a rustic roadside cafe, and of course, people are already out there dancing their hearts out. So while Gatu and Chinky are just trying to take it all in, their friend Bunty, well, he's got a one-track mind. The very first thing he zeroes in on is that Punjabi dhaba food stall. He's already dreaming about sarson ka saag and these huge glasses of lassi, which, of course, Gatu immediately starts teasing him about.
Okay, so beyond all the fantastic dancing and the amazing food, there's a really deep cultural and spiritual heart to this whole celebration. Let's take a look at the main ceremonies, which Gatu and Chinky are about to see for the very first time.
As the bride makes her grand entrance, Chinky is just completely captivated by these beautiful, ornate ornaments that are hanging from her wrists. They kind of look like these sparkling golden umbrellas. She just has to ask her mom, "What are those?"
Her mom explains that they're called kalire, and they're not just some pretty jewelry. Nope, they're part of a really special tradition. The bride gently shakes the kalire over the heads of her unmarried friends and family, and the belief is if a piece of it falls on someone, they'll be the next person to get married.
So, you can probably guess what happens next, can't you? As the bride shakes the kalari over the kids' heads, a little piece breaks off and lands right on Gatu. Oh man, his reaction is absolutely priceless. He just panics and yells, "Mom, I'm not ready for marriage yet," and everyone around him just bursts out laughing. Now this next part is really interesting because it highlights a key cultural distinction. A lot of people have probably heard of the Sat Phere, which is the 7 rounds a couple takes around a sacred fire in many Hindu weddings. But in a Sikh Punjabi wedding like this one, the ceremony involves Char Lavan, or 4 rounds. And instead of a fire, the couple walks around the Guru Granth Sahib, which is the Holy Scripture, as 4 special hymns are sung. Each one signifies a different spiritual stage of their marriage.
With the main ceremony complete, you know what that means. It is time to get back to the party. So let's dive into the final, and as Bunty would definitely agree, the most delicious part of the entire celebration.
And oh my goodness, what a feast it is. The kids just load up their plates with all these incredible Punjabi dishes. We are talking spicy paneer tikka and soya chop for starters, then rich Punjabi chole with these big fluffy bhatura, and to wash it all down, you guessed it, giant frothy glasses of lassi, the signature Punjabi yogurt drink. It is just a taste of heaven.
But wait, the fun isn't over just yet. There is one more mischievous tradition to go, Juta Chupai,
which literally translates to hiding the shoes. This is where the bride's side, led by our chief prankster Monty, sneakily steals the groom's shoes. And the groom, well, he can't leave with his bride until he gets them back, which means he has to pay a ransom.
After some fun back-and-forth negotiation, the groom is all smiles and happily pays up, handing over a gift to Monty. With his mission totally accomplished and his wallet a little bit heavier, Monty leads everyone in one last triumphant Bhangra dance. It's just the perfect, energetic end to all the ceremonies.
So, from playful pranks and sacred vows to mischievous games, Guttu and Chinky's first Punjabi wedding was just an unforgettable experience. It was so full of joy and community and tradition. You know, it really makes you think. Every culture has its own beautiful, unique ways of celebrating love. So that leaves me with one question for you. What makes weddings in your culture unique?